This is a short video just showing my approach to the distal radius fracture of percutaneous pinning. It's under the ortho trauma application distal radius fracture. So we're going to skip the first part. It has to do with how to operate the control for the C-arm. We'll go right to the procedure itself. So the first thing I do is maybe adjust the height of the table. I do this sitting. And then we're not going to use the remote control, but I like to, first thing you're supposed to do is get an AP or PA. So I'm going to take the brake off here and put the C-arm so it's centered right on the radial styloid, right about there. And then we're going to take a picture.
Now, acquire a lateral image of the distal radius.
So we get the green check.
When done correctly, this step will advance.
So we take a picture. And that looks okay. So now we'll do a lateral.
Well done. You'll now work under X-ray guidance to place K-wires. Press next to proceed.
The best lateral, the two bones are on top of each other, so that looks pretty good there.
Step 3, inserting K-wires. Using X-ray guidance, carefully place K-wires across the fracture site to achieve preliminary fixation. Insert the wire into the wire driver and use the clutch to attach it.
This is the clutch.
When
so the long
satisfied,
finger and
return
the
the wire driver to the tray and press next to proceed.
So when I do this, I find works pretty good is to be a little bit pronated. And then remember that the radial styloid is quite volar. It's almost hard to be too volar as a starting point. So once the tip of the pin touches the skin, it can be adjusted in angulation about 30 degrees. So take a picture here. I'm unreasonable for an approach, and I want to fractures here, so I want to be sure I'm aimed ulnar enough, dorsal enough to go across the fracture, but not too far dorsal because you can come out in the fracture itself. So let's just take a look at this and this. This looks about pretty good to me, so I'm going to try this thing, and for whatever reason that doesn't want to start penetrating. So I'll try again. It may not be dorsal enough, but I think it is. Looks okay on this view. Let's check a lateral. Sorry, a PA. Okay, I'm going to just advance it some more. And I can take a little peek sheet. Looks pretty good. Okay, so the second pin has to start radial to the fourth compartment and ulnar to the third compartment. About here. And it's aimed at the radius enough. I need to aim volar enough to come out proximal to the fracture. Let's try this. Let's check a lateral. So, as is often the case, it probably didn't start quite far distal enough. So I'm going to change that wire. Start a little bit more distal. Aim volar enough. Let's check a lateral. That looks pretty good. It's starting on the dorsal lip of the radius. It's not aimed super volar, but I think it's volar enough to be okay. So I'm just going to advance that. Not unreasonable. Not perfect. It's, so the first wire looks a little bit long. Second wire is probably in the radius and didn't really exit, which arguably is not ideal.
Case completed. You can pull the bone out to inspect the ideal wire placement regions to compare.
Not unreasonable, but the second wire didn't come out totally, so it hasn't got the best purchase. The first wire is pretty good. In that way. %. Like the entry point and the exit point for the first wire. I don't know why I didn't like the entry point for the second wire. But let's take a look at this. See the pink on the radio starlight entry point, does look good. You see the blue dot on the distal radius for the entry point of the second wire, which also looks good. I'm not sure why it didn't give us a little bit better score on that mark. Okay, that's it.